Live. Night 2 of Night Marathon 9, guys. Hey, tonight we have Ghost, which is Jill. We have Bloody Mary, who is actually Mary. We have Tam Tam, who is Tamara. We have Pinkston, which is Aaron, who has muted his microphone. I can see it. I can see you're muted, that's fine. You can do whatever you want, man. You can do whatever you want.
Not anymore.
Hi, guys. So thank you for coming to Night Marathon Night 2. We are watching Annabelle from 2014 tonight. We already had this conversation before we went live. There's 3 Annabelle movies. You're watching Annabelle from 2014, not Annabelle Creation. That is on Tuesday. Not Annabelle Comes Home. That is on Friday. Yeah, how's everybody feeling tonight? Good.
I'm scared.
Excited to watch Annabelle.
All right. So we already asked Jill and Aaron this question. Mary, Tamara, how many of the Conjuring franchise movies have you seen?
I've seen all of them. I love the Conjuring franchise. I love it.
All right. Welcome back, Mary.
I have only seen The Conjuring, which I watched last night.
Was that your first time watching it?
It was, yeah.
All right. Did you like it?
I liked it a lot.
All right, cool.
It was great.
I've never seen Annabelle myself, so this will be a first time for me. Jill, I forget if this is your first time with Annabelle.
I do too. I don't know.
So
No
fair.
No idea.
Yeah, as you can see,
Not
we
sure.
lost we lost Eliza from last night. I think The Conjuring will be her one and only visit to the Night Marathon 9. We also lost China, I think for good. She might not even be friends with me anymore. And we also lost Craig. He said he has to work, but I'm pretty sure he's just terrified. So,
I mean,
I'd like to point out that my palate cleanser.
What?
Sorry.
I'd
like to point out that my palate cleanser. Sorry, I have a lag.
Yeah.
My lag is terrible. My palate cleanser after watching The Conjuring was Anaconda. We were all talking afterwards, like,
Netflix.
"Oh, we're gonna go watch some like home show or like decompress," and I'm like, "No, I'm just gonna watch another horror movie. It's cool."
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I ended up with Veronica Mars, though. I gotta say, I made a real rookie mistake, and I stopped the broadcast too early last night because then we spent about 10 minutes telling real life, personal ghost stories, ones that we'd heard from friends, ones that people had experienced themselves. It was amazing, and I wish we had it recorded. I don't know. I know Tam has a ghost story.
I have a good one.
So maybe we'll hang that up after the show.
Also, I lied. I've never seen The Nun. That's the one I've never seen.
Oh,
But
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
else I've seen all of them.
So maybe we'll see you on Wednesday for that.
Ooh.
Rock and roll.
I finished streaming video games at 8 p.m. and I'm literally just gonna scoot on over here right at 8.
All right.
Watch
Awesome.
The Nun with you guys.
Wow, that's gonna be a long day for you.
Ready for it?
So does everybody have their copy of The Nun? I'm gonna give you not The Nun. No. Annabelle. Does everybody have your copy of Annabelle? Get it from your streaming service of your choice. No, you don't. You're not ready? Here is the Join Us page so that we can all make sure our time codes sync perfectly. And I'll give you another couple minutes. How's there any other things before we hop in here?
Yeah, I'll just a little background in the film. It's directed by John R. Leonetti, who I think is probably most well known as the cinematographer of The Conjuring.
Oh, nice.
So they gave him director reins for this one. His directing filmography is very interesting. It includes one of the sort of one of the known worst movies of all time, Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Oh, wow.
As well as the Butterfly Effect 2.
Oh, the second one.
Oh wow.
Which I didn't know that one existed.
No, I saw the first one.
Yeah.
It's also very interesting. Leonetti is part of a cinematography, basically empire. His whole family went through cinematography, and his older brother was a huge cinematographer, or his dad, forgetting kind of the particulars of it, but he was first AC on a bunch and camera crew on a bunch of stuff, including Poltergeist 1982. And he had a very controversial interview on a podcast called Shockwaves that I dearly love out of Blumhouse. They do this podcast, or they did, There was a sexual harassment thing. We'll get into it. But he was on their podcast promoting Annabelle, I believe, when one of the podcast hosts was like, oh, yeah, what was Poltergeist like? Also, who directed it? But whatever. And he said Spielberg directed it on the podcast.
Oops.
Which was it really caused a lot of problems for the news cycle.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember watching that.
It looks like he shot Mortal Kombat, so then they gave him the ability to direct Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
There it is. That's what he does. He shoots a really successful movie and gets to direct the sequel.
I mean, Mortal Kombat's amazing, so.
That was highly successful, though. It was like that first Mortal Kombat really did a lot of business.
Yeah, there you go.
Fun
That's
little,
his
all right,
thing.
guys.
Little flick.
So here we go. Everybody get up your Annabelle. I'm going to do a countdown. I'm going to do 3, 2, 1, go. And then we are into Annabelle. Okay. Everybody.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Get ready. I'm not quite ready. Hold on. I'm telling everybody to get ready, and I'm not ready. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, that was a long leader of black.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool. Amazon Prime had a bumper at the beginning that I didn't.
Oh, they did?
I'm
Okay, hold
on
on.
Amazon Prime as
Everybody
well.
stop.
Yeah.
We're going to reset. Okay, so.
I'll go right to the beginning of the WB logo.
Me too. Me too.
I have bonus features after the show. So.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay, so everybody line up your thing to the
Very
as soon as the
beginning.
WB logo shows up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
We're gonna start over. So also in mine, which is on Apple TV, there's 4 seconds of black, like just before it, like as part of the film. So I'm on second 5, but it's the beginning of the WB logo as soon as that appears, guys. Here we go.
Okay,
I think
I'm
we got
ready.
this worked out this time.
Okay.
All right. Oh, gotta back this up. So this isn't gonna be 100% accurate. It's
Where
gonna
are
be
we?
5 seconds off.
Where are we starting?
We're starting right when the WB logo appears on your
Where
screen.
are we starting? Because
Can you hear me?
okay.
Right when the
Yeah, I can hear
WB
you
logo.
now. I have a bad
Right when
lag.
the right when the
I'm just
WB
trying to
logo
get the
appears.
WB up. I
Yeah.
got 5 seconds. Wait.
Yeah, I got 5 seconds too. So that's
I think
good.
it's about 17, 18 if you're on Prime.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
See, this is the
Amazing.
thing, guys.
Thank you, Erin.
Physical media forever. So I'm gonna actually just put it to the Apple TV one. I'm gonna put the current time code at 5.
I'm at
Just
5 seconds.
5 seconds. Okay, here we go. Everybody, Mary, where'd you rent it?
I got it through Google Play.
Did they have? What second are you on right now on the WB
I'm on
logo?
5.
Oh,
when-
nice.
That's,
Okay.
that's when the WB logo appears.
All right, everybody. Welcome to Annabelle. Here we go. I'm going to do 3, 2, 1. We press on go. And
Beautiful.
3. Wait, no, I'm not ready.
Ah!
Okay, now I'm ready. Here we go. Everybody prime up.
It's like
Or
the
Google
Cursed
or
Night Marathon
Apple.
episode.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
Love
All
that for
right.
us. Love that for us so much. Very into that.
Now might be a good time to say that I absolutely hate scary doll movies.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Mary,
I'm trying.
it's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're
Yay.
here. This is great.
I apologize in advance if I scream a lot.
Do
No,
not
that's good.
apologize.
Do it.
Please scream.
Do it.
I'll try not to blow out people's eardrums.
Do it.
I'm okay. I'm pretty sure the loud car radio did that years ago.
Ooh.
Oh,
Since the beginning of civilization, dolls have been beloved by children. Used in religious rites, conduits for.
There we go. Same first shot as The Conjuring.
It is.
Oh, that's the same as The Conjuring. Yeah.
It's actually
Oh,
the
cool.
same.
Yeah,
You got the right movie.
It's like the first 4 Friday the 13th movies. You get to watch like 5 minutes of the previous movie at the beginning.
Though
That's
this
just
is
Hills
like
Have Eyes too.
this is like just watching films with friends, which is just sorely missed. So I'm having a very good time already.
Yeah. Definitely.
She sucks.
Why?
She's so
Evil
scary.
mother.
Who would ever have
Terrible.
that in their home?
Terrible gift.
The split
I mean,
through
even
the
not
iris is
broken.
the best.
Uh-oh. Who's this fine gentleman?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, hello.
Some sort of demon.
No place scarier than Santa Monica, California.
Yeah.
I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times.
Oh, it's a thumb war. I thought they were doing
That's
something
probably what I'd
else.
be doing at church.
This is church, Jake. They're doing a thumb war.
No, it's a thumb war.
I know they get up to other stuff. She's
Yeah,
pregnant.
right?
It's Mary Magdalene.
I think I've seen one moment of this movie at your house, Tam, while you were watching it for a Tamara Never See or whatever, or just saw, and it's horrifying. I just can't. I don't want to watch it that part again.
I don't know what part you're talking about, but
Oh no.
just really, really fast. I know we're watching this movie.
I think you're gonna
Not
watch
all of
it
these
again.
movies are amazing, but I do really love them.
Okay.
So this might or might not be good, but I still love them. Also, I'm eating pizza. Here we go. Let's settle in.
That's what you're supposed to do at a night marathon.
I'll always think of her as Glee.
Funnily enough, Pete sent you after me. Kind of sounds like pizza after me.
I was
That's
just
what I
gonna
thought
say
too.
that. I was like, okay, I'm sorry.
Is she from Glee? Is that her?
Yeah, it's Glee.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Who'd she play?
I don't know now.
She looks.
Second
She's so
guessing
much.
myself. She looks like Quinn, but it might not be her now that I think about it.
She really looks like Quinn, but like older
Yeah.
though.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
It's not, but it looks like her so hard.
Actress name Annabelle Wallace, which makes me wonder if this shoot was very confusing for her.
She only took it because she thought that she was the lead.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, I'm playing Annabelle? Amazing.
Damn.
Whoa.
Yikes.
Oh
I
god.
mean, she's already pregnant, guys. Where did you think that was going to happen?
Oh my god.
Wow, take that, polygamists.
Mm-hmm.
I just watched Lost Boys last night. We went to a drive-in, and the female like
Nice.
lead is named Star.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's her.
Dude, did you
They're
go to
talking about her.
the music box drive-in? The one
No,
that
it's like the Riot Fest one going on in
Okay.
Chicago right now.
fucking badass.
It was so fun. It was the first time I saw something on the
Jealous.
big screen since March. Since we went to Bridesmaids.
At the Alamo Draft House in Phoenix.
That was the last one I saw on a big screen. It was
Yeah.
glorious.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I agree.
Yeah.
really into her sewing stuff.
Can you really sew though without television content on? I cannot.
So the
What?
neighbor's daughter is a hippie.
Oh, without
Hippie
television?
also
No.
murdered
Mm-mm.
Sharon Tate. There's a lot of stuff going on in here already.
Mhm.
Yeah, sewing is not possible without
Absolutely.
television.
Yeah.
Oh,
Got some feminism going on.
Absolutely. Men do ruin the world, guys.
I love her dress. I want that. I'm not pregnant, but I fucking want that dress. I'll be honest.
Oh, I'm so glad she got it. It was drawing me.
Very
out.
70s.
Me too. Yeah, so 70s. Also, can you imagine being that put together, like hair-wise, as a pregnant woman? This woman is, because she can do anything. If she doesn't live throughout this film, I call bull.
Another great thing about watching movies with you, Tam, is that even if you have seen a movie, you don't remember the movie.
I don't remember this movie at all. This movie is gone from my brain.
Pulp Fiction has that exact same effect on me. For some reason, I can never remember that movie. It took me like 10 years to remember I'd even seen it. And I've seen it probably
like,
3 or 4 times now.
Yeah, it's like the street cred. Like, yeah, I've seen it, but I can't tell you anything about it. So. It's new every time. What a delight.
Oh, so many dolls. Darling, I don't know if you can know the gender of your baby at this era.
Either can play with dolls.
Love that. Yeah, true. That's sass. I'm here for it. Yes.
She's a real ball breaker, isn't she?
Yeah, I like it.
I love it. It's very playing against type, I feel.
Mm-hmm.
They're a really cute couple, and I feel like in this era, it's fun to see them like actually like going through the motions of an actual couple.
Yeah, like actually liking each other and connecting and stuff.
Yeah, and like kind of picking at each other in a way that's helpful to each other. It's fun.
Not just staying in their lanes.
Yeah, it's fun. It makes me feel like I already know who these people are. Oh no, med school, guys.
How many times do you think he's going to bring up med school in this movie?
Let's make a bet. I feel like at least I'm going to say 4 times.
Yeah, that's a good over-under.
It makes me nervous that he's going to mention med school. It makes me nervous immediately because the fact that he knows some kind of medicine means that he's probably going to need it.
Oh no, you're right.
Chekhov's med school.
Yes.
Totally, yeah, absolutely.
This is where the opioid addiction starts.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Oh
okay.
no!
Oh no.
What could be in that box, you guys?
Yeah.
Your friend to the very end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was hoping it was going to be a little bit more like Child's Play.
Oh my gosh, we were there that day.
I don't know.
You were there, right? When we watched all of the Child's Play?
No.
No, I wasn't
Were you not
there.
there?
No, that was
Just
pre-Aaron.
in my memory. You were there for Hellraiser. You were there for Hellraiser.
I was there
Those
for
are part of the
Hellraiser,
day.
yeah.
Yes,
I
that's the
saw we did one of the Child's Plays that came out after the fact though, and I was at
Sure.
that.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, that was a terrible day. But so fun.
I'm sorry, but
also
she's just
terrible.
as ugly, not broken.
Yeah. It's the lipstick
Yeah.
application.
Seriously.
It's
The lipstick
real
is
No.
rough.
absolutely awful. We can all agree the lipstick is terrible.
It goes down here.
Yeah.
It goes all the
can
way
see-
around.
You can see the clear lines of the lips, and then it goes like way below.
That doll's horrifying too, though. Like,
They're basically the same. This one just is like an upgrade.
It's just like hyper cheekbone, catch the shadows city.
Hate it.
With
Oh, I hate
things.
it. They both have the same dress too. Why is she collecting these awful dolls? I don't. Oh, so I've never collected dolls, so I guess I just don't understand that. But
Yeah,
like,
some people are weird. Like, I think it was an era thing too, because I know like my grandma had a lot of them.
sure.
Even like when she was an adult, she like collected them for my mom and stuff. Like, I think it was just like a 70s thing.
Yeah. No, I think you're
He's
totally
like-
right.
They were like collector things. I don't know. It is weird.
It's so odd.
Dolls, yeah. How's that
Mhm.
any different than American Girl doll?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
not
I
true.
got down with American Girl dolls, so you're completely right.
Yeah, I was a Molly girl.
Oh yeah.
My sister had Samantha.
I
Oh,
forget
God.
the one that I had.
Oh.
Huh? Oh, next door neighbor.
Nice. That was awesome.
Mhm. That's fun. That's FUN fun.
That was kick ass.
Right? Jonathan, I know you have med school in the morning, but please. Please.
Just call the cops, people. Yes, call the cops.
Yeah, that's why.
Yep. hmm I kind of expected her to be on the other side of the door.
She's like, "Hey, bitches!"
The
She's
neighbor.
waving her arms.
Yeah.
I'm so stressed out right now.
Mary.
Mary.
Not that I'm enjoying your anguish, but like I'm here for it. I
I'm
love
very-
watching horror films with people who don't love the particular type of horror film we're watching.
I
You're gonna
scare
love this.
very easily.
This is super fun. Oh man, you guys. Has anyone else seen all of the Conjuring films?
No.
I have not.
You're in for a treat, you guys.
Call an ambulance. Make sure you tell them I'm in med school so they come right away.
Uh, too much room. Too much room. Yep.
Yeah.
Hate that.
Kind of curious what kind of horror movie this is going to be, because like the second
I
one's
love
kind of
that.
like a creepy kid movie, and the third one is like an all-out monster movie. So
Yeah.
I wonder if
Yeah.
all three are kind of different. Or just the because
I'm the
after The
worst. You guys have
Conjuring,
seen-
it could be like 10 different things.
You guys saw Conjuring 1 and 2 already? Oh, hate it.
No,
hate it,
just
hate it.
just the first Conjuring.
Just
We're
the
going
first, okay.
chronologically, yeah, by
Beautiful,
release date,
okay.
yeah.
Don't like that. One bit. Not even a little bit, weirdly enough.
No.
Fuck. Ah.
No, don't like that at all. Even a little bit.
Oh, so are they like they're like Manson? They're like Manson people, huh?
That's it. That's what I saw in your fucking house. I hate that.
I love that I don't remember that. I reviewed the movie. Oh, I hate it. Ooh. This is already scarier than all the Child's Play and all the Hellraisers put together, which are the 2 night marathons that I was at that weren't scary.
Ooh, they got there fast.
So you did.
Did he just kill her husband? What's
No.
this med school bullshit?
I don't think he did. No, he didn't. There's no way.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
good.
There
Well,
he is.
Charles Manson was beating on him, so.
Unless he's a ghost. Uh-oh. Ugh, you hate to see it. It's not a fun thing to watch.
I don't care what else happens. You get rid of that doll if that's what you see on your way out.
Absolutely. 1,000,000,000%. She already looked like a mess. Get rid of the doll. Get rid of the doll.
I mean, I know what I saw, but I still don't understand it.
Oh, she just got Chuckied.
Is that how dolls get possessed?
It's one of many ways, Mary. One of many ways.
Canonically. Oh. Oh, look at that goat.
Cut to birthing scene.
I've seen this film and I was like, damn, that her child is no longer with us. Tamara, retain movies.
No, don't. Honestly, don't. It's so much more fun to rewatch stuff if you don't remember it. I have the same thing.
It is way more fun.
I have to watch something 3 times before I know it.
Same. I think my favorite movie is just my favorite movie because I've seen it like 10 times.
So you can remember it.
Oh, I thought you said I think my favorite movie is every time is the movie I just watched.
Every single movie I watch, my favorite movie every time. I mean, basically. Every movie I watch, I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever seen.
Because you can't remember any of the other ones.
Everything was crap before this. Did I watch anything? I don't know.
Did the crazy cult people kill the neighbors, or were the neighbors the crazy cult people?
They're the neighbor's daughter who left to go to the cult came back and killed them. That's the girl who was holding Annabelle.
Yep. So
The
she was the daughter of the
daughters.
neighbors and killed her parents. Yeah.
So the neighbors are dead.
Oh yeah.
And then the daughter and her boyfriend killed themselves as well, right?
Well, the guy goes shot by the cops, and then the girl. They said the girl killed herself.
But it didn't seem that way.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like
she'd have to be
I
left-handed.
mean, considering the
first of
struggle, it
all.
didn't seem that way.
but some of her blood did get into that.
I love
doll.
that you know
That's
that.
all I
yeah.
know.
For sure. You just
Well-
said.
I don't know about that.
Okay, good. I'm glad she brought it up.
Right? You're You're its mother, right? Just making sure.
Please confirm.
It's not too bright for being a med student.
What's nice too is that like for birth, she's already got like a head start on a C-section.
Yeah. Halfway there.
Jake.
Jake.
Halfway there.
No? No?
Yes. Yes.
No.
See, Tam
No.
said so.
I would rather get half of the work done before, so I'm all about that.
I can't tell if I'm going to keep that in or not. I'm just going to write it down.
Listen, he's in
If she
med
says
school.
so, it's
Anyone
fine.
knows. If anyone knows if it's all right, it's gonna be him. Her husband is in med school. Did you guys know that?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Oh, because he mentioned it. Okay, sure.
Are they going to tell us again?
At least 3 more times.
How many times are they going to tell us? Yeah. Wait, are we sure he's in med school?
I'm not quite convinced.
The twist at the end is that he's not in med school.
That's the big twist of the
That's the
movie.
big twist.
You've
The
been
big
in
twist of
nursing
Annabelle.
school the whole time.
You've been telling me you were in med school this whole time.
And you're a dental hygienist? You
That's a doctor.
It's not an MD.
I'm not
You get a
downplaying it.
bachelor's for
He
that.
did lie though. Oh no. Oh no. That's a sewing machine, y'all.
That's what it sounds like on Animal Crossing, too.
So true. I wish my sewing machine went without me and I didn't have to do anything.
Is that the name of the sewing machine? So true.
So true. So true sewing. For the wives with a husband in the medical field.
Mm-hmm.
John, are you sewing out there?
Good way to break a needle, too.
John, stop sewing without me. Please. You're going to ruin everything.
Yeah.
Oh, John. Oh, buddy.
Throw that bitch away.
Smash it up.
And the rocking chair is rocking.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Nope.
cancel Annabelle. Oh, girl.
It's never going to stop ever again. That looks like the girl that was friends with Andy Warhol. I can't remember her name now.
Oh no.
I don't think that's how off buttons work.
That's how I take care of all of my electrical issues.
Yes.
Annabelle.
Yeah, completely. Her
Nope.
shoe's already falling apart. Bad. Bad
Girl, you don't
sewing.
walk. Mm-mm. Oh, I do not like her face. I don't think I've ever said that sentence, but I do not like her face. Don't like it.
I think if you have to close the door on a doll, maybe that should be an indication that you should maybe not have it.
Absolutely.
Get rid of that
Ooh,
dog.
old school Doritos.
Mm.
Easy Pop. I want Easy Pop. Pickles.
Get it? She's
I think
pregnant. Wants
I
pickles.
think I
guys get that?
read popcorn plays a major role
Yeah.
in this movie from
We
what I've seen.
I mean, I crave pickles every day of my freaking life. So, God forbid I ever get pregnant because I will have to eat like 17,000 pickles a day.
How I feel about sweet pickles.
I love hearing stories about actors who have to eat things like that where they don't like them. I had a friend who was in a movie who didn't like bananas and she had to eat a banana. And I love to watch it. You love to watch an actor struggle through something.
Can you like tell on the outside of their eyes that they're just absolutely horrified?
Just the absolute struggle because you know them so well. It's like you freaking hate that.
Like your eyes are screaming.
I feel like bananas and pickles are the two things that like would suck the worst if you didn't like them because they're so distinct.
So thinking about the cold open again. So is
Get
this
rid of
baby one of those college kids? Is that the deal here? The unborn baby here?
One of the college
kids from the
that
Conjuring.
work with the paranormal people, or
No, in the opening of the movie, the
Yeah,
women who live in the apartment together.
no?
No, in the movie.
Those
Yeah, because
women would have gotten Annabelle after this movie.
No, I understand that, but didn't they say something about one of their
Right.
moms gave it
That's
to
what
them
I'm
or something?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
yeah,
So, yeah.
yes, Aaron. Yeah, one of their moms gave them the doll.
Their mom
right.
hates them so much.
You got it.
So that adds a level of intrigue as to why the mom even
Well,
knowing how horrible it
right.
was.
Your mom must really hate you. It is possible that they got it secondhand and then got passed down, but
Yeah.
We'll find out. Or this isn't an effective prequel.
That guy is familiar looking to me.
He looks like Tom Lennon, but he's not.
True,
I feel like
yes.
a lot of people in this movie look so familiar to me, but I don't think they are. I think they just look like people.
Yeah. They're like the Canadian versions of Hollywood actors, you know.
I wish that Patrick, what's his name?
Wilson.
Not Stuart Wilson. Thank you. I wish that he was in this. I love him so much.
I love him too.
Just wait till tomorrow, y'all. Just wait till tomorrow. He'll be back.
I'm very excited. I'll be here. Ready.
He also looks kind of like a grown-up Tom Lenk from Buffy. Andrew.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy, I've seen him in random things. He's in a lot of TV.
He is. I feel like I've seen him in
He
so
was
many
in-
things.
He was an American Sniper. That's probably what I remember him from.
Mm.
He was
He
J. Edgar
kinda-
Hoover in Boardwalk Empire.
He kind of looks like an off-brand Eddie Redmayne.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say an off-brand Jim from The Office.
We got a lot of opinions going around here, guys.
Or maybe an off-brand of the off-brand of Jim from The Office. You know that guy who's like cast after him, like the younger version of him, when the seasons get bad and
New
more out
Jim.
there. New Jim, yeah,
Wait.
kind of like an off-brand of him.
Okay.
I didn't get that far. I couldn't do it.
Into what?
The Office. I've never finished it. I can't do it.
Oh, I love it.
I'm a purist. Everyone.
Parks and Rec only.
Just kidding. Only Parks and Rec. 1,000 times over.
Oh, something bad's gonna happen with this sewing machine.
Yep. It landed on pretty thick.
it is, but that's not how that works.
Well, let's wait and find out.
Her nails are dirty.
Yes.
So
Totally.
this is the second most famous
Jiffy Pop.
popcorn popping
In a
scene
horror
in a horror
movie?
movie ever.
Yeah, and both times it burns. Horror movies don't want you to have Jiffy Pop.
What's the first?
Scream,
Scream.
baby.
Easy
Scream.
Pop,
Oh,
excuse you.
of course.
Oh!
Ouch.
This is Easy Pop, not Jiffy Pop.
Thank you. Yes.
Same
So
Diffy.
this is gonna be okay. This is gonna be all right, you guys.
I must be ahead of Jake.
It's not Jiffy Pop.
This is gonna be just fine.
People felt slighted for a little while.
Yep. Not Jiffy.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Explosion.
So did he make the popcorn and like not tell her and then left, or
No, so yeah, he left. She fell asleep, so he left it on the stovetop and he turned it off.
No.
Oh no.
Stop it!
Please just stop.
Oh no.
This poor child is just like, dude, I'm trying my best in here, but like a lot is happening.
Mhm.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh, rude. Absolutely the worst thing. That's so rude.
That belly was a little off center there.
I love her look though there, that she's not even screaming anymore, that like she got pulled back and she's like, actually I hate that. Not into that right now.
Yeah,
I love that
totally.
she's like just super kind of distrusting of the kitchen now. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
You should be. Were you in med school or what? What was going on?
Oh shit! Eleanor
Fired.
got a little hat just like that. Exact
Any
hat.
foreshadowing
Little
with
square. I love it.
no. Is there any foreshadowing with that tree painting? Or is that the wrong movie?
Ooh,
I don't know.
I didn't notice that.
Leah, that's a good name. That's a good, strong, beautiful name. Her little square hat. She's already survived so much. Her young 0 years. She's doing great.
That little face.
Oh, the frown. She's so cute.
It's so good.
It's a quality scream,
That they're-
baby.
How are
that
you
they're
gonna
like, nope,
do
we're
in
not
the
going
Jake
back to the house.
Yeah, I love, and like that's so fair, and no one makes that decision in horror films.
Here's the thing, like the James Wan movies and Conjuring-ish things, they all make the choice way earlier because no one in the 80s made the choice or 90s.
Yeah,
It's like
Mhm.
in Insidious, they're like, oh, this house is haunted. Bye. In Conjuring,
go.
they're like, we're getting out of here. We're going to a hotel. It's like they make the choice in all of these movies super soon.
they make the real life choice where it's like,
Yeah.
I got dragged into the kitchen that was burning on fire from an entity I couldn't see. Yeah, I'm just not gonna go back. What a weird choice. They make those choices, and I love it. I love it.
totally.
It makes you like just really get on board with these characters. You're like, I feel for you, and I love you, and you're a strong ass mother. Yes, love it.
Yeah, like they're not total dumbasses.
Yeah.
Yes. Also, that baby is like 5 days old, and that woman is in a pencil
So, Jake-
skirt dress, and she's just crushing it. So, again, I'm with her till the end. Are they in a rental home?
Yeah,
Is this
they-
a new
Jake,
home?
how are you gonna handle now? They're
Look at
being-
apartments from the outside shot. That
I
is- Wait,
I
Peter.
still watch it. It's just I'm a little more sensitive to it, but I still watch all the child endangerment stuff in horror movies.
Fair. A little more hard, though.
It is.
I've always been able to kind of distance myself, my actual emotions to the
Separate it.
movies. Yeah. Gonna eat her?
Oh, she's so cute.
After, like, they probably weren't able to sell the house right away, so they had to move into a rental. Is that
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah, she's
That
famous.
is- yeah.
Alfie Woodard?
Yep.
What?
Nice.
Wow.
I think I'm a little behind you guys.
Oh yeah,
Who is that?
Alfie Woodard, or the preacher? Which one?
No, not the preacher.
Well, here,
Who
pull your
is that beautiful preacher?
pull your screen down and check the current time code on the StreamYard.
my time code is different because I'm on Amazon Prime. I'm okay.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not
right.
I'm not that much farther.
I mean,
Aaron, are you
You
on?
could always
I'm on.
pause it
I'm
and
one
then-
of. I'm on 106.30 or 106.26.
Yeah, you're like 2 seconds behind.
All right, I'm good.
Behind me, anyway.
Thank you. I need you.
It actually kind of makes it sad that like this is the kind of movie that Alfred Woodard, like had to do.
Hey, I mean, it is the direct follow-up to one of the highest
A
grossing
huge
horror
movie.
movies
No,
of all
that's true.
time. So.
Yeah, I think aren't they all technically blockbusters?
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, people like act like having to do a horror movie is some great sacrifice, like it's not art or
Right.
something, but these movies make money.
I hate that. Did you guys see Patrick Wilson was trending recently on Twitter and
Yes.
everyone was like, this beautiful man has been in so many movies and no one knows his name. What a fucking star. It's like, yeah, that's totally right. It's like this man does amazing work in horror film, whatever. You sleep on him, whatever.
Did you guys see In the Tall Grass on Netflix?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Exactly. Yes.
He's so good.
Creepy. He's
Yeah.
very creepy. I
And
love him.
and that's directed by the guy who made Cube back in the 90s. It's really cool, actually.
I never saw Cube.
Cube is great.
I love Into the Tall Grass though. It was weird as hell.
This fucking doll.
Right? Why do you have
Yeah,
so
dolls
much?
that
glad they
laugh are
actually
bad.
moved.
Why is she giggling?
Okay, let's be
Yeah.
honest here. Teddy Ruxpin was just as bad.
I loved my Teddy Ruxpin.
I was convinced
loved
that
him.
Teddy Ruxpin was haunted or like
Jill,
possessed in some way.
why do you hate my best friend?
Why?
Actually, Teddy Ruxpin was a
You need some new
short-lived-
friends there, Jake.
I fell in love immediately after that with My Pet Monster, so it's okay. No!
What?
No, I don't like that.
The thing about it is it's like too
Teddy
big to
Ruxpin
be
said
about.
things like, "Won't you be my friend?"
So everything about it, the eyebrows and the makeup and the dirty face, like clean the fucking face off. Take a fucking wet wipe and clean the cheeks, please. Because what the hell is
No.
going on here?
Fuck your fucking wet wipe. Take an axe and chop that doll into pieces.
Absolutely, but like, if you're gonna keep it at for any length,
Yeah.
why are the cheeks so outrageously dirty? I'm not a clean person, but my cheeks have never been that dirty. What is going on here?
Well, I don't know. Did a med student ever leave you in the trash
Well,
before, Tam?
No, you're right.
It's supposed to be a
Why
collector's
is she
item
putting it?
too.
Why is she putting it on the shelf?
But like when they first got it, it was pristine and clean. So now it's so dirty. It's like, okay, take pride in your collectible. Clean it off.
Mhm.
And she's like, all right, wait, let me just like wipe my hands off. Here
I mean,
we
it's a
go.
collector's item,
Gross. Gross.
definitely.
I mean, I had Beanie Babies and I took pride in those babies.
Yeah, it's super dirty.
Like, clean off your doll. What is happening? It's just a lot. And the eyebrows are so 90s and I just can't get behind them. Fill them in, girl.
This is just so poltergeisty to me. Like first the TV goes, then comes some shit.
It's an ugly
Uh-huh.
painting.
What?
She's black.
She's just a patient, you guys. God.
No.
Ooh. That's interesting.
Leah's like, dude, get me the hell out of here, bro.
Either they got an exceptionally well-trained baby, because they are not doing any Renesmee face replacing like they did in Breaking Dawn at Twilight, you know?
Sure, I do know. Yes, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What?
The girl who played Renesmee was in the first Conjuring.
Oh, we got some news here from Eliza. The girl who played Renesmee in Breaking Dawn was in the first Conjuring.
Oh, really?
Are you? Is that real?
Well,
Eliza,
I mean,
you
that family had
absolute
30 kids, so it's
knowledgeable goddess.
bound
Thank
one of
you.
them.
True. Yeah, true. Mia and Leah. A bond is unbreakable, like Renesmee and her mother.
You know, I gotta tell you, they traded up in this apartment building from their house.
Yeah.
Like all these
Right?
like arched doorways and stuff. This is some deep, beautiful Southern California architecture here.
The walls are already blue and beautiful and like deep and gorgeous, and like they have these like creepy, beautiful Renaissance kids here. Like everything's better. They've done well. My God, can you imagine carrying your baby around in that kind of stroller?
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. Absolute big ass Jeez Louise over here. That's crazy.
With probably very minimal storage pockets.
Absolutely. That's the thing. It's like we are out of that time zone of our lives.
Oh, I want that book.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
want that book. The
Sure.
Devil's Welcome.
Oh,
Hi.
Ooh, what has she got? Oh, she got a fairy tale book.
I'm Mia, and this is Eva, and my husband is Pia, and our pet is Dia. Where's a big happy family?
Oh, Jake's like
Free book. Damn. It's like an old ass nice book you just got for free. It's pretty sweet.
look at that baby, man.
that
That
is some
baby's
happy
perfect.
baby.
Perfect actor, baby.
So happy.
Really cute.
Completely. That's what I was thinking. Like for the photographer, she was all smiley and looking at the camera.
I was thinking that I just watched Raising Arizona for the first time, and that kid is happy the entire movie.
That movie is so
Yeah.
good.
It's perfect. It's such a good film. And that baby is always happy. So it's probably the same baby.
Oh gosh.
This is cool. This is cool.
Yeah, yep. Mm-hmm. Into this.
There have not been a ton of like scary set pieces in the movie yet.
True.
Yeah. This
Oh
is good.
no. Oh no.
Mm.
Ah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Oh no. It's the
Yep.
worst. You hate to see that.
Yeah.
I love her mouth though. It's very Pac-Man. I love it.
Yes.
Dude,
You're
you're not
in
an
med
art
school,
critic.
not an
You're in
artist.
med school.
Oh, John, you idiot.
Not the point, John.
John, you freaking idiot.
Shut your face, man. pan to the room of dolls.
I don't understand why she's got to have some kind of messed up like quasi possession thing already to keep that doll.
Well, she was looking at it pretty weird earlier.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, still an ugly painting.
Is that what they call it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm into it. I'm into it. Oh no.
I mean, come on, guys. He's in med school. Can't expect him to be home for dinner, too.
I think that my video just skipped a bit. Is she waiting for her med school husband?
Yeah. I feel like it's one of those
Yeah,
nights
she's
where
just standing from the table, going to the kitchen.
Walk past her. She in front of the
through the hallway.
She's walking across
turn
the
the music
hallway,
off right now.
And now music is off.
turning off
Okay,
the music.
I'm a little ahead of you guys, but now I'm just in the future.
Ooh, I hope it's nice there.
It is not.
Who's president?
Just
Sam?
pause
Who's
and
president?
then
Who's
hit play.
president?
Like, I don't want to tell you guys.
Give me the sports almanac.
I love that I go straight to Animal Crossing.
The only time I don't want to time travel, Animal Crossing.
So loud. What is in the window? Good grief, guys.
Ooh, I love that like ominous like
You do or don't?
"Rrrr." I love that music. Not music, but that noise. Love that. Is she trying to grab towards the thing now?
Yeah.
Well, like,
All right, I think I caught up.
yeah, when she passed by it originally, it was pretty freaky looking.
Mary's ahead of me.
We caught up. I'm with Mary.
Am I now the timekeeper?
Mary, I gotta tell you,
the
Mary,
scream.
you scared the shit out of me.
Mary the Scream and Timekeeper. I'll never call you anything else.
Oh.
Jake, I hope that thing pops on you at a really good point. Mm-hmm.
What are you doing in there, bitch? Sorry. Oh my god.
Ah!
I hate it. Ooh, I'm ahead of you. I'm sorry, but that is awful. Awful. Okay, I pause it for another second. We'll see. Hate that. That's effective.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that. I like
was
that.
Great.
That's
great.
fun for me as a horror lover. That's fun for me. That's a little frightening right there.
Oh, he's a psych
Dude,
student.
Really?
You're not a
psych
Manifestations
student, you're a
of
med
your
student, dude.
anxiety. Really, buddy?
Boo.
Where do you go to school again? What is your schooling? Oh, it's...
Actually, you're probably having some postpartum depression, which is causing some manifestations of hallucinations.
What a dick.
That's what I figured he was saying. Mm-hmm. It's like that's as bad as saying you have PMS, so that's why you're such a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Also, mental health does not manifest itself in a way
Yes,
that you
you
can
are.
see. But this woman is put together. This woman, she wore a pencil skirt 3 days after she was pregnant. So, like, this woman is, she's doing well.
Yes.
This is
Well,
poor
and she
man's F.
survived
Murray
the
Abraham.
stabbing and good
Yeah,
grief.
absolutely.
You hit more than a rough patch.
Ooh, look at those cameras.
Is that
They're
not him?
pretty.
No, it's not him. No, Jake,
Okay.
it's not. Yeah, no, but it looks exactly like him.
Who does it not look
Oh
like?
yeah.
F. Murray Abraham.
Then who?
F. Murray Abraham.
I don't know who anyone is. Never mind.
Mm.
Man, I just kind of felt weird about them meeting without wearing masks. I was like, oh no, you guys are so close to each other. Oh man, that's the first time I've felt that while watching
Is
a
it?
movie. That's so weird. Yeah.
I have
It really
definitely
hit me.
had that.
It hit me hard. I was like, geez Louise, you guys. Oh god. Never mind. Whoa, that's so weird.
Somebody
This movie takes place about
in the count.
70 years before the coronavirus.
Well, they need to prepare though, Jake. Oh no.
60 years? Every time I hear this song, I think of the movie My Girl.
I've never seen it.
Jake can do math.
Not surprising. Oh God. She is too casual there. I'll be
Yeah.
honest. She's way too casual.
Cross the legs, Annabelle.
I love how the doll is illuminated there, and all the other ones are
Mhm.
dark.
Yeah.
She's so big.
And honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not sure they can do it with a key. I think that might be a color correction in post. It's really nice.
Oh. She's so. Oh no.
Although, if anybody can, it's from a family of cinematographers. That's so gross, guys. Get her out of that room.
Guys, I'm enjoying this so far. I know I've already seen it, but I'm enjoying this movie so far.
She's a
It's-
really engaging lead.
Yes,
Like-
right? Yes.
Like,
Wow.
she just left her baby alone in the apartment.
She's like, nah, she's good. Listen, she escaped a stabbing
I'm not
and
sure
a
I
shooting.
would go
and-
downstairs into the basement during a rainstorm
well,
with the baby.
I think
up there.
she's going to be wishing that soon. I actually don't remember, but I just imagine this is the terrible place to be.
It's beautifully lit, though.
Also, that storage space is huge, so good for
I
them.
don't want her to pay for it.
The storage space?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Because it's oh no. I'm nervous for her right now, I'll be honest.
Don't just go. Do your
Get
business
out of
and
there.
get back upstairs. She's like,
Go to your baby.
yeah.
And Annabelle, she's waiting for
That's what I
you.
was thinking.
She's still crib death age. Get up there.
Get out of the cage.
Oh,
woman.
mm-mm.
Wow.
Wow.
Nope.
That's awesome. That looks awesome. I
Yeah.
love that. That is spooky as hell. Baby cries they're a scary thing, so
Dude,
I love that.
for real.
Oh,
Oh, God.
I hate that. Oh no. I don't want to say that I would walk away from that, but I would walk away from that. I would not go towards that baby.
I think I would.
Oh no. I probably would in the moment, but I just hate it. Oh, I hate it so much.
I don't like those.
Look at her dirty ass cloth. Oh, clean your cloth, bitch. Oh. I hate
Sorry.
it.
Oh, is that the nun?
Nope.
That growl is really intimidating. That's a scary ass, slow ass elevator. You better get your bitch ass in that elevator. Let me tell you what. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh.
Not gonna save you, dude.
That's what was written on the wall in the daughter's blood.
You were very confident to walk out of that elevator without looking where you were going. What
Up
an
to
interesting
Dizzy.
choice.
Don't.
Nope. You did
no,
not travel to
no.
the. No. Mm-mm.
Take the stairs. Done with elevator.
Where
Yeah.
are the stairs? I don't want to go back out there.
Yeah.
No, I want to stay in that elevator
No,
hard.
if it's not working, don't take it.
But like, do you want to go back out there? I do not.
I mean, this has nothing to do with ghosts. I would not stay
This
in
is
that
a nice
elevator.
variation on the camera flash.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it was
First
good.
thing that
It was
we get a
good.
lot now.
Good job.
Yep.
This is terrifying. This is a really cool sequence. I like this sequence a lot.
Get out of the elevator.
You better run. Go,
Like
girl,
an awfully
go.
modern exit sign.
Yeah, totally. You're right.
I mean, maybe exit signs look like that back then too. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know, but you're right. It does look pretty modern. Oh, run. Oh, I'm rooting for her so bad. I'm rooting so hard for her. Oh, no.
Oh.
I do not like that at all.
That noise, man.
Yeah, man, the sound technician in this is
No.
Oh, that's creepy.
it's so
That
dark.
is so creepy. Wow.
I
I got
absolutely
chills. That's creepy.
hate that. No.
Whoa.
Ah,
Oh, cool.
What? What? Who was that fine gentleman? Lock it. That'll help.
Yeah, I was gonna say lock the door. You gotta throw that bolt. It doesn't do it by itself.
Ah. Oh man, that was fun. That was a fun sequence. I like that a lot. The doctor's like, well, sometimes you
They're
get a
definitely gonna
rash.
think she's crazy.
Yeah,
well, the
that's not
rash is-
good. Not a good sign.
That sucks. That sucks hard.
Oh, he's not a doctor. He's in med school.
Dang, I love that tea set though. Pretty cute.
oh, I just realized that the character's name is Mia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mia Farrow, Rosemary's Baby.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Ayo.
I love that. Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that. That's awesome.
Nice
That
little
movie's
nod.
So good. Oh, that's fun, you guys. That's just fun. This feels very modern horror right now, though. Like them, like in this dramatically lit, like kind of retro room, like having this dramatic conversation. Feels very like modern horror. But I do think they've done some really cool things so far. Oh,
Ayo.
they said the
Oh.
word. They said
Conjure
the
something
thing.
up. Oh.
You know the thing. They said it. Oh, they also said that thing as well.
she paid you, why are you withholding information?
Because he's
What
a
if-
man, Jill.
What if the 3 Hocus Pocus witches showed up?
I can't handle it.
I'm into
Because he
it.
said
I
Hocus
would be so
Pocus.
happy.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
Or if you said I put a spell on you. That is not the expression.
Cool.
Let's do some light reading here.
You gotta walk past religion and get to a cult.
Same thing. Boo.
Boo, bitch.
Boo, bitch. I was just browsing for some light occult reading. Nothing to see here.
You have a weird energy, Alfie.
It's like she already knows, but she doesn't, and I love it. That's how you get information. Just pretend like you already know what's going
Pulsing.
on.
There's this documentary on Shudder right now, which is a great horror streaming service,
I love Shudder.
and it's called Horror Noir, and it's all about Black people in horror movies, the history of Black people in horror. And she is a very tired trope right now. The magical black person.
Sure. Her character. Yeah, totally. I thought you meant her as a person. I was like, oh, that makes me sad.
No, her character.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
This sort of voodoo
She does
woman.
fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this magical
does
woman,
fit.
this voodoo woman, for
She
sure.
does fit.
Like Insidious.
Yeah. I've only watched Insidious once, and I was dog sitting in a really huge mansion in Evanston, and it was 4 stories, and I was the only one in the house.
Nice.
And it was scary, y'all.
When you're dog sitting while watching Insidious, it's called Dog Sidious.
it was truly dog sidious.
Whoa.
Okay. So somebody asked in the comments if there's a Tooth Fairy horror movie, and I remembered that Michelle Dockery did a TV series called Hogfather, and that is kind of the Tooth Fairy.
Was it?
Well.
Yeah. Wasn't there a Tooth Fairy horror film though?
I think there was, yeah.
Oh, probably, but Hogfather was amazing. So I can't type in the comments, otherwise I would have
Oh my
answered
gosh,
that
I
way.
just realized there were comments. Wow. Hello,
You-
comment section.
You
Hello.
should be able to type in the comments if you want.
Just realized
I
there were
don't have
comments.
a comment line.
No,
Oh, okay.
either.
There's no like
Really?
line for me to do that unless I
Oh.
sign into my phone or something. Yeah.
Please put that.
Oh, you might need to be coming in through your YouTube. You'd have to go
Logged
on
in?
YouTube
Like
probably
log
to do
in.
it.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm pretty sure I missed some exposition here.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
Sorry, guys.
I was just very excited about the comment section. Uh-oh.
No.
What is she?
No, 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 no.
Oh, Jake. Uh-oh.
Oh my God. They just speeded us. They speeded us.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
they
did
did.
not like that. I did not like that at all.
They totally
Didn't like
pulled
it.
a speed on us, man.
I've
oh,
never
and
seen Speed, but I hate it. I hate it.
dude, you've
Yeah,
got to see
and
Speed.
the
It's
stroller.
the best.
Yeah, it is a really good movie. It is an amazing movie.
What the hell? Why? That was terrible.
It's Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock and Joss Whedon wrote all the
Oh,
dialogue.
I've seen Speed. I thought you were talking about the other one that sounds like Speed. No, it's.
Speed?
I think it's Speed. It's just the other Speed.
Speed 2 Cruise Control.
Aren't there two Speeds?
Yeah, Speed
Yeah,
2
there
Cruise
are.
Control. That's Jason Patrick and Sandra Bullock.
No, but it's
It's
not
a
the
two-speeder.
Speed. It's not like
Two
Speed.
speeder.
What am I thinking of?
That's okay. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I don't know. But yeah, Speed's amazing. Keanu Reeves is
Are you
incredible.
talking about,
And so is Sandra Bullock.
the Runaway Train movie?
No, it
Unstoppable.
sounds like Speed. It literally. Are there not two movies named Speed?
No, there's not.
Out of consequence.
There's a
anyway.
Speed too.
No, that's not what I'm thinking of. I'll find it. I'm just gonna keep searching movies until I find it, guys, because it's driving me crazy.
I imagine. It's just a word.
Oh,
Sure.
wait. Are you thinking of acceleration? I'm just kidding.
No.
That's another word for
Okay.
speed.
That's not it. Gotta go fast. Oh, Sonic the Hedgehog movie. That's what I'm thinking.
That's what it is.
Of course, is what you mistake it for.
Of course. I was thinking of the 2020 Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
The movie came out in 2020. Now that's something.
Yeah.
That movie
Yeah,
came out
right?
this year.
Right?
Yet it somehow came out 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That and
Yes.
Tenet were the movies that came out this year.
Uh-oh. Oh,
shit.
no. Oh, no.
No, no, no. Oh my God. I don't like it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my
Protect
God.
your
Oh
little
my
head.
God.
Protect your
Oh
little
my
head. Oh, protect your head. Protect your head.
Ah!
Really, honestly, the doll has been really vacant from the movie, I feel like.
Yeah.
We haven't
No,
seen
it's-
that much of the doll.
I think that's actually a smart choice.
Yeah, no, agreed.
I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. Get this baby out of the movie. I can't take it.
I am
I
still
asked
thinking
if
about
how
the
you were gonna
finale
do.
of the scene.
It's Crash, guys. I'm
David
sorry.
Cronenberg's Crash? That's a
I was
very
thinking-
different movie than Speed.
No, 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 no.
Is it? Are they not the same
That's a
film?
very different movie.
That's weird. Yeah, no, I was thinking of Crash,
No, not the same
which
movie.
I've not seen.
Oh.
I've seen Speed though. So, oh shit. Oh no. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Does she ever dust in her house? Good grief.
Oh.
I wish she would reapply her
That's-
lipstick.
that's
Honestly,
The Insidious shit there.
yeah,
It does look
totally.
like the Insidious demon.
Totally.
Mhm.
Isn't he supposed to be in med school right now?
Yeah, I know. It's strange.
He had
He
time to
shows
do
up
anything.
right after everything happens when he's
Yeah,
supposed to be
this
at med
is
school.
this is gonna be one of those really awful, like, you can't leave her alone with the baby
Mansplaining.
movies.
I think he's
Mhm.
Annabelle.
Yep.
Yeah, they're never in the same room at the same time.
Yeah, so I think he just jumps into a
That's
little
true.
dress, puts some really bad application of lipstick on, and just like, there we go, Annabelle.
His cheeks are rosy right now, so
No,
you know.
you can't
possibly.
see it because it's my husband. You cannot see Annabelle because my husband is Annabelle.
Cool shadow.
Oh, God, she's the worst. I'll be honest. I don't like Annabelle. I know it's a hot take, but damn, not a fan.
Her eyes are a little wider right now too.
Why is she still in the home? Go away.
Smash her up.
I don't know.
You know who
Master,
that
yes.
actress now? It just kind of dawned on me who she's. It's like she reminds me of Betty
Yeah.
Gilpin. She's sort of.
Oh yeah.
I don't
she's
know,
super
man.
weird.
Betty Gilpin has such a different. Okay, I see it.
Yeah.
Wait, who
it
is
kinda
who
looks
is that?
like-
I don't know who people
Okay,
are.
Betty
Who is
Gilpin.
that?
From
Hello.
from Glow.
Hunt,
She was in The Hunt.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. Yeah, I could see that.
Gloria.
In her
Gloria
intense
of
moments, for sure.
Women wrestlers? No.
Damn, that woman is amazing.
This actress is like really great, but I think Betty Gilpin has another layer.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
for
agree.
sure. Yeah.
I love Betty Gilpin so much.
She's
Well,
incredible.
I think I would have
Now
a
that you
hard
tell
time
me who
with
she
Betty
is.
Gilpin in this role because she is anything but helpless. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I get a little bit of January Jones vibes from her.
Yeah, I do too, for
Sure.
sure.
She is
For sure.
very like pretty blonde. She's pretty blonde.
Yeah.
Who's like they wrote her in a way that she's like kind of fighting against that type, but still is that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's interesting to see. I think
she's still of her time.
I think it's a good call. I think this priest has a good idea. Yeah, toss her in some kind of fucking holy thing.
fucking burn her to a crisp and bury the ashes. It's like it's super great.
Yeah. Do it.
Just toss some holy water on it right now. Let's just see what happens.
You know what's interesting is that the actual doll Annabelle still exists, and there are YouTube videos of the people who own that museum, and they still make active YouTube videos talking about her.
Shut up. For real?
Yeah. Yes. I recently saw one pop up in my recommended feed.
Okay.
And you said, no, thank you, friend.
I watched it. It's fascinating. It's like, why is Annabelle still dangerous? I think is the title of the
This
video.
is a bad idea.
Why does he have her?
Yeah.
She's like, bitch, I do not want to be with you. I'm trying to be with that family and to ruin their lives. You're just a lonely old priest. I do not care.
It's not any better in the back seat. I feel like you got to be able to keep eyes on her.
I feel the same way. I feel
Put
like
her in the trunk. Put her in the trunk.
No, tie her to the roof of your car.
like drag her from the back by a rope. It's what I would do.
Okay,
It's
so
like a
does-
just married sign. Like just
Mhm.
drag her.
Does anyone else find it completely insane that the main actress's name is Annabelle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
That is insane.
That's an unfortunate situation for her.
I've seen her in a
because
lot.
I feel like you
Wow.
didn't believe me that much before.
Yeah, I agree.
all this. It kinda
Oh,
feels like
I know her
you're
from the
just saying-
Tudors, though. Okay, that makes sense.
Don't close the door.
Why are you leaving me? Where are
Close
you
the
going
door.
to
Close the
study
door.
for your? You're gonna go study for your med school.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that is good. I always love a good rear view mirror gag.
Yeah.
It's kind of cheap, but I love it. So I don't know if that's what's happening here, but it seems like they're setting us up.
Well, he's still on the same bridge that's not that long. So yeah,
It's a long ass bridge.
the
All right.
longest bridge.
All's good back there. Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Why are her eyes so bloodshot?
Because some shit's about to go down.
Because she
looks like
afraid
just drank-
now.
It looks like she drank 3 bottles of whiskey last night. She's
Maybe
like,
she did.
hardcore.
That's one
recovering.
thing Annabelle does. She floats. She sets your house on fire. She drinks all your
Yeah,
whiskey.
you don't know.
All right,
You don't know what
same.
she was
Then
up
I'm
to.
exactly the same as Annabelle. It's me, guys. I'm Annabelle. Oh,
Gross.
no. Hate it, but love it at the same time.
Either I must be ahead of you guys.
Gross.
Oh no. Well, oh shoot. guys. Aaron, are you at 116.55?
Yeah, thereabouts.
117 now? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Just checking in. Thank you. Thank you.
That was some really ropey blood
Hey, there are
splatter
nuns here.
back in the back on the pavement. That's some real squirt bottle blood
Is there
splatter.
foreshadowing?
Yeah, totally.
Is there some foreshadowing happening with all these nuns?
Oh, guys, he made it through med school.
Yeah, he got matched. That's why
He
they
got
moved.
Oh, thank God. He's not in school anymore.
Now he's a doctor.
He's a doctor. Oh, Lord.
That was fast. His baby's still under 1 year old. I wouldn't trust him as a doctor.
Well, this is the 70s, I feel like, where schooling didn't eat all your savings and didn't take 12 years.
Yeah. That's a good point.
But still, even so, I still wouldn't trust him as a doctor. He just seems shifty. He didn't trust his wife, so.
You're nuts.
He didn't trust his wife. He's not going to trust me.
Ate something weird.
Get out of here, bro.
Nope.
Oh, no.
There are dolls missing.
Leah and Mia over here are struggling.
Oh, they're there.
Oh. That's a nice friend to have. Man, acting with an infant or like any kind of animal must be so difficult. Not to compare the two, but like,
Oh no, it's fine to
it must
compare
be-
the two.
like as an acting friend and buddy, like that must be so difficult.
It's all about just like whatever the baby does, you have to go with it.
Yeah, and like sometimes you get gold, and sometimes it's just like a day of nothing.
Mm-mm. Oh Jesus.
Mm. Oh, that was some excellent acting right there. That was really good.
There's just a few too many slow moments, though.
Slow moments? Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I mean, about this time we were fully crazy in the basement by now.
Very different than The Conjuring. Yeah, this one for sure. I do love the emphasis on like character here, but it's way slower for sure. For sure. You're totally right. Like we've barely seen Annabelle so far, which again I do kind of like, but it is weird.
Yeah.
I think it's the line you have to walk with a doll movie.
Agreed. Because if we saw her too much, it'd be like, all right, we get it. We've seen Chucky. We understand a child's play. Here we are trying to do better. I sat through all those Chucky films with you, Jake. They were awful.
Yeah,
I would say I'm enjoying this more than any of those. So
except for
it is.
Child's Play 2. Child's Play 2 is a
Yeah,
real
that
gem.
one is a classic. It's beautiful. I love it. But but I think you're right. There's a fine line for sure. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It's not good.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Do not. Why would you answer that door? Well, she hasn't yet, so we'll see.
Nope.
That sounds a lot like the Bane.
The answer's
with the
no.
college student.
The answer's no. It did. You're right. It totally did. Yeah. No, the answer's no here, right now. No. No, I think you should shut the door right now.
Yeah, same thing.
Not into it. No, don't touch him. Definitely don't touch him. No.
His head is
Don't-
very
no.
mischievous.
No. Mm-mm.
She got off easy.
That's terrifying. That's. I think that's pretty scary. I hate that. I don't like that at all. Thank you. Yes, with that logic. Yes. Sorry if I'm ahead of you guys. I'm reacting early, I think.
No.
Oh no. Oh no.
Check the ceiling.
Oh.
Well, I like that she had to look at each one of them before deciding she needed to.
Totally.
be like, no.
Totally. You're so right.
Right? Yeah.
Oh.
I can't believe the friend suggested leaving.
Oh, she's awesome. I love her as a supporting friend character. She makes me feel comforted. Nope. Nope. No. Oh no. Get her out of there.
Oh, for
Get
sure.
her out of there right now. I was just saying that she was making me feel good. Oh no. I'm sorry I'm yelling, but I'm just very passionate about this. Get her out of there. Please. Oh good. Oh good. Oh no. All right, that's menacing as hell. Your soul, obviously.
Yes.
Guys, I think that they want something, and I can't put my finger on it. Is it her soul? Twist her neck.
Oh no. I know where this is going. Oh no.
No.
Oh god.
No.
Oh god. I know where this is going.
No, please don't. Please don't.
Please don't. Please don't.
Please don't.
Please, yeah.
You
Please don't let that
fucking
be the baby,
movie.
please.
Holy shit.
You fucking movie.
Oh my god.
That is dark.
Wow.
No.
That's awful.
That is terrible.
That is awful.
No,
Um,
no.
That is awful.
That's really horrible.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, it makes me
Nope,
feel
nope,
terrible. I don't
no.
like that.
Oh, thank God. Thank God it's a doll.
And it's a cuter doll, at least.
You can't-
At least it's
No.
actually a cuter doll.
That was some Stephen King short story shit right there.
Yes, totally. Oh man, totally. That was great and terrible. I mean,
That was a little like, hey, we're
Oh
gonna
my
do this really
God.
awful thing, and then we're gonna take it back because
Yeah,
they
I
can't commit to
love
this
that.
really shitty thing. I'm not a fan of those.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
am so glad they took it back because I couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that they make you think that they're going there. And like, oh no, there's still more. There's still more coming.
They still went there.
Yeah.
They still went there though.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I get that though. I get not loving it. This is very Poltergeist. It really is. Where's she at? She in the walls? She in the TV? I just watched Poltergeist like
I spent a lot of time building up
2
for this
weeks
though.
ago, so.
I love that movie so much.
It's so freaking good.
Poltergeist, it's amazing.
Yeah, right? Oh,
1982's Poltergeist, not the.
Oh, sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Oh, completely. Oh yeah, the original.
Oh, mommy. Oh, Mia. Oh, Mama Mia. Whoo! Lick fingers.
Now this guy's a
We
track
did
star
something
too.
right!
He's got that
Yeah, he's
mental agility.
He's a doctor and a track star.
Don't do it.
No.
No, we don't want you to do it. Oh my God, that's
This
not for
is
you to
some
do.
fucking bullshit if
Yeah, I
she does
hate that.
this.
No. 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 That makes me so upset. That makes me so upset. Come on. Oh, that makes me so
Bullshit.
upset. That's ridiculous. No, Evelyn, no. You were more interesting than every other kid. Stop
Yeah.
it. Golly. Oh, that's so annoying.
But look,
I'm
if
not
it
a fan.
saves the life of one white child, I mean,
It should have
That's
been
what it
the
feels
doctor.
like.
It should have been the doctor, and I think we can all agree on that. No.
bullshit.
Why bring the freaking doll? It's a freaking doll. So, like, jumping out of a building, not going to do much. Hence the 2 other Annabelle movies. I am surprised at how little we saw Annabelle in this. Kind of felt like Annabelle was.
Yeah, we saw a lot of Chucky.
This is a different. There's two ways. We'll talk about this after the.
Sure.
We're obviously so impressed with the ending.
He didn't ask you. He asked Mia. My God.
Yes. We all do, Father. Yes. We all do, Father.
Here's your doll.
I cleaned her cheeks.
Oh yeah, I thought
Here
that's what was
she
gonna happen.
Oh man, that's so good.
Look at those lamps. Those are pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What a church, too. Jeez
Yeah.
Louise.
A lot of the Lord's architecture and design is very nice.
Yeah, praise him.
It definitely has some very Spanish influence and looks a lot like Notre Dame with that rose window.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
We really didn't need the thing at the very beginning just to get this.
You will, though. I'll say that. You will.
Supposedly.
I mean, I've seen them all, so.
Can I have this dirty face doll?
Can I have this nasty ass, grimy ass,
yeah,
stinky
don't
ass
pay
doll?
full price for that, please. Pretty sure he said that a priest comes through once a month and bless the room, but you know, just saying.
They had to up it. They had to up it because, you know.
Because she left the case.
I do love that the real Annabelle
Turn
is
the
just
head.
a Raggedy
Turn the
Ann
head.
doll.
What's gonna happen?
Turn the head. Do it. Do it.
Oh,
They
they
did it
hold
the
so
same,
long.
same thing as the Conjuring, man. They're pulling you in for it.
I kind of love it, to be honest.
Yeah. All right.
Woo!
Woo!
Anybody know if there's any like follow up
I'm looking it up.
post credit scene, any jumpies, anything?
I'm looking it up.
I just exited out of the film, so I hope not. But
Oh.
No, there isn't anything.
All right,
never
and
go
away
back.
we go.
You can never go back.
All right, so that was 2014's Annabelle. Thoughts? Wait, no, first. Spoilers for all the
synopsis.
For all the Conjurings. Who would like to do a quick synopsis of Annabelle?
not I.
I could try.
Give it a go.
So we have a young couple that lives in suburbia who are expecting a daughter, which they make very clear by the mother's love and affection for dolls. I think paraphernalia is the right word, with all the pictures and everything. So the whole bedroom nursery was completely dolled up, very girl gender specific. And there's a doll that the husband gives to the wife that she's been really wanting and has been looking for but could never find. And he found her this doll that she put Pride in Place on the center of their shelf. Like, they made a point of moving all the other dolls over. And then, was it that night? I think it was night.
Yeah. Well, right before that, we meet their next door neighbor.
Night. Right. But so before that, we meet the neighbors, and the neighbors say that their daughter is coming home. And then later that evening, we see through a window, and there's a woman that's about to get stabbed. And then the whole scene goes dark, and you see the main actress sit in bed and scream.
Whoa. You are lagging. You're lagging like crazy. You're lagging like crazy. All of that last sentence will not be editable by me in the final video.
Somebody else do it then.
Do you want me to take it over?
Take it over, Bloody Mary. Sorry, Joe.
All right. So yeah, we got a young, cute couple in suburbia. They're gonna have a baby. The husband is in med school, and the husband gives the wife this collectible doll. And then later that night, their next door neighbors are murdered by their daughter, who has joined a cult and has come back with her cult cronies to kill people.
Yeah, her basic Charles Manson replacement.
Yeah. Totally. They go into the young couple's house to presumably kill them. The Charles Manson lookalike is shot by the police, and Annabelle, who is the daughter that killed her parents that lived next door, commits suicide, presumably by slitting her throat while holding the collectible doll. We see a drop of blood trickle from her body into the eye of the doll, which is how possession happens.
We all know this.
These are the facts, folks. And the baby is okay, but then later, weird things start to happen around the house, unexplainable movements and sounds. And due to a unfortunate Easy Pop episode, it's Easy Pop. The house catches on fire. While the wife is trying to escape, something grabs her foot and starts to bring her back towards the fire. But she's rescued by people that we don't actually really know how they got on the scene.
Yeah. I assume they saw the smoke pouring out of the house.
Neighbors ex machina.
Yeah. That's fair. And after that, the mom is okay. The baby is born.
Well, yeah. So she fell on her belly bell. So they had a quick emergency C-section, as I mentioned earlier, since she was already half cut open in her stomach from the hippies. And please continue.
Yeah. The doctors finished the job. The baby is born healthy, and the husband is now not a med student anymore. Very important to note. He has been
huge detail.
He's a doc
with his medical placement.
Huge deal.
And then this is around the time I went to the bathroom, so I might have a couple of gaps here. Baby's born and more weird shit starts to happen. Yeah. The wife makes friends with the woman from LA Law, who's the secondary magical black best friend, who I think works for a cult and has had some sort of backstory where her daughter died in a car accident. More weird shit happens. The wife starts to see crazy things. She's attacked by a weird demonic thing in the basement. And the husband doesn't believe her at first because women are hysterical, and starts, like,
True to this day.
but then like a priest, their priest like believes them and is like, yeah, crazy stuff is happening, and also there's like the people that killed the neighbors. We find out that they're part of the occult. So like the priest is like, this is bad, and I'm gonna call Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga. So give me the doll, because this is the safest thing. I'm gonna drive the doll to the church and, like, I don't know, soak it in holy water to like calm it down. And while he's like driving the doll to the church, I think he gets hit. I don't remember exactly what happened. He gets like hit by, they get into a car crash. That's what happens. I can't remember exactly what happened. Yeah, the car crashes. Yeah. And he gets into the hospital.
No. He goes to the church, and as soon as he's entering the church, he sees the ghost of the daughter or whatever, her energy or some business. And as soon as he enters the door, he gets thrown back in a way that somehow bleeds him out of his head.
There we go. Thank you for filling in that gap. And like throughout this whole time, like, it's like we see Annabelle every so often, but like we've come to realize that there's some sort of like demon that's attached to Annabelle. Like, it's not really Annabelle that's doing anything. It's like the demon that's making you think the doll is creepy. And so the father ends up at the hospital that the husband is a doctor at, because he's a doctor. I don't know if we brought that up. And then the father is like, I'm going to convince you that your wife is in danger. And the husband's like, well, a man is telling me this, so I believe it now. And he's like, holy shit, I'm going to call my wife and tell her to get the hell out of there. Meanwhile, the wife, who is not January Jones, is there with LA Law best friend. And they have like a nice moment where LA Law gets to have like a nice monologue to justify her being in the movie.
Yeah,
and
absolutely. That is like, they had to give her that so that Alfre Woodard would sign on
to take the
so
movie.
She had an actual acting scene, which she did really beautifully.
Yeah, she's great.
Gorgeous.
Like, that's why that's why you've been nominated for things. And while that's the husband is like trying to rush home because he like knows something bad's gonna happen. Like, they want to, like, the demon wants to take the wife's soul.
The baby soul.
The baby soul. Okay, I couldn't remember which one they were going for.
Yeah.
He's trying to take the baby soul, and then crazy shit happens, and the wife goes into the baby's nursery, and the baby is gone. And a scene happens that we all feel really weird about, where like she thinks she's killing Annabelle, then she thinks she kills her baby, and then it turns out it was Annabelle.
Messing with her again.
Yeah. And then the husband comes home, and at that point, the wife has decided they're not going to give me my baby back unless I give up my soul instead. So she goes to the window and is going to like jump off with Annabelle, and the husband comes in, and the husband and LA Law are trying to be like, don't do this. And she's like, I have to, like, please take care of my daughter. And they're like, no, your daughter needs you. And then the movie then decides that they should sacrifice a black woman instead of a white woman.
That's exactly what happened.
Yep, 100%.
Yep.
But since the movie's marketed to Christians, she can now be with her daughter. So
yeah, and it's like, oh, well,
praise him for that.
This person can sacrifice themselves, and it's okay. So like the friend decides that she's going to take the doll and sacrifice her soul instead of the young couple. So she jumps out of the window with Annabelle, and the day is saved, and everything. The baby comes back. They have the baby, and then at the end, they're at the church with the father, and he's like, something like, glad you guys are okay, but also like this thing that's attached itself to the doll still exists. somehow you're freed from it, but whoever gets it next is going to be screwed.
Wow.
And then
Yikes.
you cut to a woman going to buy a present for her daughter who is a nurse, which is a flashback to what we saw in the first movie and then also the beginning of this movie.
Yeah.
And she's going to buy Annabelle for her daughter. So we presume that that's the next chapter of the saga is about to start.
I don't care what kind of collector's item Annabelle is. Like, if you like, the first thing you got to do is replace that eye, because the eye with the cut through the iris is the first thing that's unnerving about her. Then the cheekbones, eyebrows, wide set eyes, all the things. But
and it's a dirty ass doll.
Like, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'll be honest, like the creak in the eye, like fine, but like take a wet wipe to those cheeks. Like, get those cheeks cleaned, please, because that's disgusting.
In the store.
We are in the middle of COVID, and those cheeks look like they are carrying a multitude of viruses. So, like, get those cheeks cleaned, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So what did we think, guys? Second movie in the Conjuring franchise. How do we feel? Tam loves it. Jill did not.
I mean, so like, I guess in my experience with night marathons, I've only had Child's Play and Hellraiser, and then that had some good ones is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I like the Conjuring movies. I know they're silly. I know there's like tons of shit in them, and there's some worse to come. So everyone gear up for those. But I feel like these first few, I know they're kind of crappy, but I like them.
I don't know that they're crappy.
Which do you think are worse?
Oh, they're coming.
I know Llorona is
Llorona is
really bad. That's one I haven't seen.
She's a silly lady. I'm not my favorite.
I think the other two Annabelle films that we'll get to are better.
I mean,
I think they're scarier.
Annabelle Creation is the only one that I saw, and it is for sure like just a setup of knock them up, shoot them down, jump scares. It's like a jump scare factory.
Like, with this one, I feel it's weird that we didn't see Annabelle more. I remember seeing her so much more in this, and like it kind of feels like, do we even feel like Annabelle was the horror, like the villain in this? It kind of felt like it was this weird entity, and then Annabelle was kind of like attached to it. I don't know.
Here's the thing I was going to say about that is that there are a couple ways you can do the haunted doll movie, and Chucky is one way. All right, you see Chucky moving around. As soon as people see Chucky moving around, they start getting a little like, well, this is silly. That looks silly. Like that just makes me feel like this is a silly movie. So you can also go with the haunted object route. And where the object is a doll, and it's fine because people are kind of creeped out by dolls in general. Some people, I'm one of them, find these particularly very humanoid dolls like pretty creepy. And so using her just as the object, then you can have weird things where it's messing with your mind or it's messing with your perception, or like this thing's happening, it's turning this on over here. And I think it's much more, using a doll as a haunted object feels more viable for actual spookiness.
Because I remember, I thought in my mind that I remembered her being way more present in this film, and I liked it the second time around watching it, that like she wasn't as present, and it just felt like creepy. Some of the scares were like some of the walking bys, and like a lot of the scares in this movie, sure, are things that we've definitely all seen before. And I think that's a big thing with the Conjuring series, that like they're scares that we've all seen before, but I think they do them in a pretty good way. Like in a way that they're not bad. They're not bad movies. You can pick them apart for sure, but I think this, especially for a freaking doll movie, I think it was pretty good, honestly.
Here's the kind of thing which I think is kind of interesting, because so like in the context of the series, the Annabelle doll is like that's the most like haunted, crazy, scary thing that these people have encountered in their life, right?
Yeah.
Do you really like feel that through this movie though? Like,
oh sure.
Like that's the worst. Question. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's a fair question.
I don't know, like
sure.
the stuff that happens in The Conjuring, or
way worse than this stuff.
I feel like even the stuff that, well, because trying to think of the other things, like The Nun is pretty disconnected, but like the
I had that feeling
Amityville
when I haven't
Horror,
seen.
like that stuff wasn't worse. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like they kind of build up Annabelle too much throughout the series.
Well,
Yeah,
and for
no,
some
for
reason,
sure.
I think it's just because these movies make money, and she's just an easy conduit. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
remember.
for sure.
I don't even remember how they treat her in Creation, and I haven't seen Comes Home. So, like
I feel like she's more active in Creation.
okay,
Yeah.
As like doing actual horrific things. The doll.
She was definitely
we'll have
the
to
least
revisit.
active in this one, for sure.
I think what I would have really liked, though, is maybe if they had taken some elements of The Conjuring, like the Warrens, and maybe brought it back to them, but they were completely 100% disconnected from this story. So it was really jarring to have the conversations from the first movie. Watching them in this way makes it difficult because they're saying that, like, oh, the mother is going to kill the child with this other demon that's completely unrelated, who can latch themselves onto the family in the house. But now we're in this other situation, which supposedly is a demon, but at the same time, it's just a cult person.
And that's weird too, because like I feel like watching it in this way makes it you feel that way, because like I watched these all in the theater when they came out because I loved the first Conjuring, so I watched all of them
too,
and
right?
so like watching them as they came out, it made sense. But now watching it in this order, which is the
when
order
you're
it should be
jumping right
watched,
from one to the other,
it doesn't quite connect as well as when they came out.
Because we said this last night too. We said this last night. Like the fact that the Warrens have this room, this is basically the perfect setup for an anthology series.
Yeah.
So like Annabelle is just one chapter in this overall story. So it's not quite the same thing. But they treat. Did you guys ever see the movie Oculus?
Yes.
No, I
so
don't.
good.
Okay, Oculus is one of my favorites, and they're kind of
so
treating
good.
Annabelle the way the haunted mirror is treated.
Yeah,
the mirror creates the opportunity for things to happen and perceptions to change, but does not actually. The mirror's not like moving around like jiggling locks,
You're
like
right,
And now that you
right.
say that, Jake, I think they really explore that idea a lot in Annabelle Comes Home.
Okay.
Which you haven't seen, right?
No,
you haven't seen that one. Yeah, so that I feel like that's actually how they talk about Annabelle a lot.
Okay.
So
cool.
So we'll get there. Yeah.
On Friday. We'll get there on Friday. Yeah, but like overall, so I remember hearing like when this movie came out, it like everybody was so high on The Conjuring, and then when Annabelle came out, I kind of remember people being kind of lukewarm on it. So I didn't. Because when horror Twitter and the horror podcast that I listen to are like, yeah, go, I go. And they were not like that with Annabelle. So I don't think it was a bad movie. It didn't have the highs of The Conjuring, obviously, but
no.
It was well executed. There were some good scare sequences, just not on the same level.
I've certainly seen worse horror films.
Oh yeah.
It definitely in a lot of ways feels like the movie that comes a year after the big hit comes out, and it's okay, we got to capitalize this and make one of these really fast.
Yeah. For sure. Cool.
I do think though that they do a good job in this like weird like intertwining series of movies to kind of connect them together. And I don't know. I think that's something that I haven't seen very often in a series where like the movies aren't like completely like here's the one and then here's the second and here's the third. I think they do a good job in connecting them, as we'll all see going on. But yeah, I mean, obviously this wasn't like as exciting as The Conjuring for sure. I think The Conjuring is such a great movie, but I still kind of thought this was okay. Like I thought it was kind of fun.
Yeah,
still
fine.
I would have.
Sorry, go ahead.
I would have appreciated if they kind of stuck to some mythology that translated a little bit better. I just felt like this movie was a little muddled between if it's a spirit specifically latched onto the doll versus a demon, which then fell from the ceiling. And
the demon is basically the thing they were worshiping in the cult of the Ram. So like their sacrifice on that night of the people obviously brought into manifestation the ram they were worshiping, and so that's what was attached to the doll.
Yeah,
it's a little muddled, but it's
muddled.
It's not totally clear when you watch it.
I feel like in The Conjuring, the demon, they showed you the spirits that affected, like you could very distinctly see that this spirit, this person died because of that demon. You know, so but this seemed a little bit more layered right on top of itself, so it was a little harder to follow.
Yeah. And it's
It's
also
like-
weird that like if there is this all-powerful demon attached to the doll, the thing it's gonna do is like hover it in the room to spook you out.
Yeah.
It's a little muddled because it's like it's a demon that's
Honestly.
pretending to be a spirit that's pretending to be controlling a doll.
Yes,
Yeah.
totally. It is super muddled. But I love that they choose that because they start off in The Conjuring with the Warrens, who like they're tackling like something that actually happens, and then like they continue that on with Annabelle, which is like famously a super like famous story, and I love they do that. Like I said during this, there is actually a YouTube channel about the Warrens and their entire museum, and there's people that keep up this YouTube channel and they talk about Annabelle still like on this channel. And so like I love that they like talk about that. I think it's really cool, but it does kind of feel like, I don't know, with like the weird eyebrows and the split eye, and it's like actually a Raggedy Ann doll, and it just kind of, it feels a little like disconnected from like, I think where The Conjuring feels more scary and more kind of even weirdly grounded in some ways.
No, for sure. The Conjuring was super grounded and they went crazy with it too. And I remember The Conjuring 2 as like this like roller coaster of a movie. Like a real like kind of Ghostbusters kind of ride.
I love that movie.
And so I'm like hyper excited about tomorrow.
Me too. I'm super excited, you guys. It's gonna be real fun.
I would say that overall, I thought this movie was fine.
Yeah.
Like if I hadn't just seen The Conjuring last night, I might have a higher opinion of this.
Totally.
But like I came into this like, oh man, The Conjuring was so great, and they've been building up Annabelle. Like this is gonna like really blow the roof off of this.
What do you give?
It's just fine.
What do you give The Conjuring versus Annabelle out of like a 10 score?
Conjuring is 10 and Annabelle is like a 3 for me.
Oh, really? See,
really?
I'm gonna go if the 10 is for the franchise, then we're gonna start with Conjuring at the 10, and I would just based on this is my first viewing of Annabelle, I'd still give Annabelle like a 6.
I'd give it like a 6 or so, like where it's like I don't think it's like an embarrassing movie. Like everyone did fine. Like there was nothing like the performances were good, but they weren't as good as The Conjuring.
Yeah, you can tell your parents about this one. Just don't bother the cousins.
Well, and like I feel like there's certainly way worse horror films. So like I feel like I would still give this a 6, I think.
Yeah,
but Conjuring is so much better.
Yeah,
so much better.
Like horror movies too, and I'm a horrors is my genre. Horror is the genre I gravitate to. As soon as I had a child and wasn't able to watch as many movies as I had previously, I pretty much only watch horror movies now. Like horror can be so boring, and I watch so many boring horror movies, and this was not boring.
Yeah.
I think of the ones that what I've seen, I would put this over The Nun. But
I'm worried about The Nun. I'm worried about The Nun.
Yeah.
I am too.
I'm not. I think
she's great in The Conjuring too.
She's much better there than she is in the old movie. Yeah.
I think the physical presence of a somewhat person has a different effect on me than an inanimate object.
That's fair. That's super fair. Yeah, totally.
Because she was freaky in Conjuring too. So
She's
100%.
great in Conjuring too.
That sequence is. I'm just so excited to be back in the hands of James Wan tomorrow night.
So we're doing Conjuring 2 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm looking forward to that.
I can't wait, guys. I'm so excited.
Cool. So with that, guys, and unless anybody wants to rag on Annabelle a little bit more, Raggedy Ann. No?
I would have to say that the reason I never watched this movie was because I love The Conjuring so much. So now having watched it though, I kind of wish I had seen it back then, because then maybe I would have had a little bit more space and kind of watching everything on top of itself.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. So guys, with that, let's jump to Conjuring 2. That's for my final edit. We're not actually gonna watch that right now. That's tomorrow
Bye,
night
guys.
at 8 p.m.
That's
and
an HBO Max joint, right?
so finally we're gonna enter. If you have HBO Max, you don't have to actually rent something tomorrow. There's 3 of these movies that are on HBO Max. There were 4 when I first checked at the beginning of the month, and then they took the Conjuring off.
Hey, Jake,
I already
somebody
own
in the-
Conjuring 2 on Amazon Prime, so
Oh, sweet.
we're good.
Somebody
to
in
go.
the comments asked, "No ghost stories?" Question mark.
Oh yeah. No, so like that was just for the edit of that. If anybody does need to take off in the stream here, totally understand. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. I would love to hear if any of you have any ghost stories you'd like to share in real life. Tam, what was that thing you told me that one time?
So I told you my ghost story, right?
Yeah.
It's
Don't let
pretty
anyone
great. It
steal
happened in
your
high school.
soul.
It's pretty spooky, you guys.
Oh no.
So I was in high school and I went to a birthday party for a cool girl, and I felt very intimidated. And so we were all there, and there was like 15 girls there, and it was like 2 a.m. We were all like sleeping out, like sleeping bags in our living room, and 2 a.m. had to pee. Very Tamara of me, and bodily functions so Tamara. Wow, I'm not like other girls. I have to pee. So like 2 a.m. Like wow, I'm just like not like other girls. Can you believe it? So like 2 a.m. I had to get up and use the restroom, and the light was on in the bathroom. So I stood there for like a good like 2 minutes, kind of waiting it out. Clearly, some other lady was also not like other girls and also had to pee. And so then finally I was like, oh, maybe just someone like left the light on. Sure.
Yeah.
Obviously. So I opened the door, and her little brother was in there. And I was like, oh, no, that is the worst. Why are you in here? 1, 2. I'm so sorry. So I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he just like walked away and didn't say anything. I was like, all right. Have a good night. So sorry about that. Very awkward. I'm in high school. This is terrible. So I used the restroom, went back to bed. And then in the morning, we were all having breakfast and like just hanging out. And I was like, hey.
I love that you brought it up at the breakfast at the cool girl's house.
I had to do it. I had to do it to him. I was like, because I knew he was going to bring it up.
Oh, sure. You had to get in front
like,
of the story.
I can't let him bring it up because then everyone will know about it and I won't be the one making fun of myself. So
Right.
I have to bring this up.
You had to get in front of the story. Totally.
I have to tell this girl because if I don't, everyone will make fun of me. So I'm like, hey, Sharia, your brother was in the bathroom at like 2 a.m. and I walked in on him and I knocked and everything. Like I wasn't like, it was like very awkward. And she was like, I do not have a little brother. I was like, excuse me, what? And she's like, but I know who you're talking about because we do have a ghost and he is a young boy and we have seen him multiple times. And I was like, excuse me? 1 second, please. Yeah. And then everyone thought that me and the birthday girl were nuts.
Wow.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was super crazy. I played it off cool in the moment. I was like, oh, cool. Yeah, totally been there. But then I went home and was like, use me. Do not tell me this. No.
Actually, that's pretty
my
great, though. I find that to be really wonderful when somebody else justifies exactly what you saw.
Yeah.
Right?
That
That was
they've
nice
seen
of her.
something. That it's a good feeling. I mean, you were at the cool girl's house. She could have been like,
Yeah.
"Bitch,
She
you
could.
know."
You're so right. Oh, honey, I don't have a little brother, you fool.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was wild though. Like, she brought it up and then she like called her mom out because her mom apparently had seen the kid. And she's like, yeah, Mom, Tamara saw the ghost. And her mom was like, oh, did you? And like the mom pulled me aside and was like, so what did you see? And I was like, this is the craziest thing. What is happening?
I
It
need
was
to add it to my
wild.
sightings journal.
It was wild.
Did they have
Yeah.
any like theories about like who the ghost was?
They thought that it was from the house before. They were like, we don't have any proof, but we think that like maybe a young boy passed away here. And I mean, I don't know. I grew up in a really, really small town, and it was like a newer like apartment complex that they lived in,
Huh.
and it just they were like maybe it was like an old farmhouse because it was all farmland that we grew up on,
Mhm.
and they were like maybe it was like an old farmhouse and there was like a kid who passed away.
So they did
Daddy
have some
Baja-
theories. Yeah. Did
Daddy
you ever
says,
sleep over
"Did
there
you
again?
sleep there again?" I did multiple times. Never saw anything again, but yeah, that was my favorite ghost story of all time. It was wild, you guys. It was crazy because it was like in the moment when I was in there, like in the bathroom, I was like, "Yikes! I just walked in on her little brother. What a mess! What an actual mess!"
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah. I think Aaron didn't have any. Jill, at one point, lived in a haunted morgue.
Oh, love that.
Yeah.
Love
I
that.
did.
You lived in a morgue?
I lived in a funeral home. I don't know if the basement was a morgue or not.
Okay.
The first floor was like the showroom and everything, and the first floor apartment, and then I lived on the second floor apartment. And since yesterday, I've remembered more stories from it happened.
That's cool.
And there was a little boy and a little girl that all three of us who lived there saw separately on different occasions. And then they would play tricks on us and do things like run past our doors at night, and you'd hear their feet go by.
That's some real
Or you'd
Annabelle
see them
kind of
walk
shit.
through your room, and you'd be like, you'd wake up in the middle of the night. But sometimes I felt like they hid. And when they hid, it was never a good sign, because that's when I would wake up and somebody would be standing at the end of my bed. And it was freaky. It was like an adult-sized person. And I would just like pull the covers over my head and just say, just go away, you're not here. Like, you need to leave, and just kind of roll over and pray that like I was going to be fine by morning.
I'm so sorry that you went through that, but also I live for that.
So
Yeah.
That's
She's so
awesome.
happy that you were able to relate that story to her. Like, why
That's
were
awesome.
you living in a funeral home? How long were you there?
I was there for years. So I lived in Mount Vernon, Iowa, and went to Cornell College, and only
That's
seniors
right.
can live off campus. And so it was an apartment that was affordable, and it was actually quite a large apartment for 3 separate girls. So I lived in the middle bedroom, and there's an attached bedroom. Oh, that's right. Oh, God. Just that the memories are coming back. I remember specifically, like, I was wondering, why wouldn't I call my friend? And I definitely did. I remember waking up in the middle of the night going, Whitney?
Oh,
And I was too scared to get up. So,
Oh,
yeah.
damn, that's pretty
horrifying.
Yeah, it's horrifying.
Sometimes, yeah, I remember in that case, I tried throwing something at her door, but she didn't hear me. So
Sure, that's.
I would have been
definitely
afraid. I would have been afraid to move like at all if the silhouette was at the foot of the bed.
yeah, like you just didn't really want to move.
Yeah, yeah.
In the sense that like you didn't want it to encourage it closer, or like to get closer to it, and it's essentially blocking any way for me to get out of the room.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just really reorganizing. I'm now going to put my bed directly against the door, open, so you can't close the door, and that way there's nothing. You can't.
Doors had a tendency to open and close a lot, though, on their own. So that happened quite frequently.
That's gnarly. I don't have, like I said last night to not the stream, I don't have any like ghost stories, I don't think, personally, and I never saw anything. My sister used to see a bunch of stuff that sounded really, really creepy. But my last place I lived in LA was for sure a converted retirement home. So there was like a lot of crazy characters that lived there. And the first night ever that I was there, I always had my patio door open, and it opened to like this just back alley that sometimes people walk through or whatever. And there were 3 evil alley cats back there. That's a whole other story. But I was just standing there smoking by my door, and this dude who's old as the hills comes by, like, and he was like, "Oh, just moved in, huh?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Welcome. Watch out for the manager. And if there is ever a hell on earth, it is this building." And I said, "Thanks." and he went on his way. I later found out that he was Jesus, but that's a whole other thing. He would
Cool.
he would play guitar for me while he watched Vin Diesel's Triple X on the TV.
Like you do. Absolutely.
Every once in a while. And the guy next door to me, I never ever saw. But like one night when I was out in the hall, I heard some crazy whispering. And like legit stupid, like Annabelle Conjuring whispering, like that level of whispering. And so like I actually went over to his door and it sounded like he was whispering into his door, like standing against the door whispering to it, but like at a lower height because it was not as loud here as it was here, you know? It was a weird building.
I don't like it. Because imagining him not being like a weird demon creature, just what an activity to do. To like go up to your door to be like, it's like, what the hell are you doing, bro?
Oh,
You have to calm down.
We got some ghost stories in the comments.
Yeah, Melissa, that reminds me of what's that TV show, Jake?
That's horrifying.
Jake, what's that TV show?
Yeah, I get sleep paralysis a lot.
You get sleep
Do
paralysis?
you?
Yeah, where I get like night terrors. It's horrifying.
Where you can't, where you're awake but you
Mary.
can't move your body?
Yeah, it's like this weird in between state where like I see something and it's like I'm seeing myself like from the view of my bed and I can't move and it's
Yeah.
like I have to like try to make myself wake up to
That's
like
horrifying.
escape what's
Do you see the shadow people?
Jake,
Yeah.
bent neck lady?
You do
But
see the
neck
shadow
lady,
people? Oh,
but
Haunting of
neck lady.
Hill House.
Yeah.
That neck lady.
You see the shadow people?
like when I'm in like sleep paralysis, like there's something.
Yeah.
No, that's awful.
Maybe
That's
I'm
horrifying.
thinking of something different than what you're describing, but it's like
Sure.
there's some like it's like there's some.
Yeah.
It sounds like.
force.
There's a
Have you all seen
documentary.
The
There's a
Nightmare?
documentary
Yeah.
about this. What is it called?
Yeah, the nightmare.
Sleep.
Right here. Melissa Jane, too. I can't even open my eyes or move my head, but I can see figures around my bed.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
It
That's
sucks.
terrifying,
Okay.
Melissa and
after,
Mary.
if you haven't check out the nightmare, it's the guy who did the Shining documentary.
Room
Yeah.
237.
Oh.
37.
Yeah.
The nightmare is really
Matilda,
good.
away.
And it actually it reminded me that I remember when I was a kid, like very little, like 2-3 years old. Like I don't have a lot of memories back from that time, but some that I do were like remembering like dreams that I had of like shadow people, which might have been this. But it doesn't happen to me anymore. But it's sleep paralysis is like super interesting.
That's
Um,
nuts.
Very.
Yeah, Aaron, I had a very similar experience as a child where I kind of have these memories of these like supernatural things and like kind of believing that they're true. But now that I'm older, I kind of have a bit more understanding that it's probably just sleep paralysis. But like when I was a kid, I
Right.
thought I just like saw ghosts and the supernatural because that's what was happening. It stopped happening as frequently like now that I'm an adult, but it's definitely like activated by moments of like stress and anxiety. Like once the pandemic started, I started having them like once a week.
Oh my goodness. So this
Yeah.
is recurred to you.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
Throughout my
dude,
life.
That's
awful.
crazy.
That's awful, Mary. That's awful.
I hate that for you.
Yeah, let's all feel sad for Mary.
Debbie Bahaha says closest thing is when a child there's a distinct witch's cackle coming from outside the house in the middle of the night.
That's
Sure.
horrifying.
Hocus pocus, there we are.
Friends, the typer's back. Were dreams scariest when you were younger or older? No difference for me. When the scary ones come, they're just as bad. They're just about different things.
I
Yeah, me
think that
too.
question was in reference for Mary, though, because it kind of came when she was telling her story.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Yeah, if it's in reference to me, they were like more vivid when I was younger, like almost more like original. I think they feel a little scarier now when they do happen, even though I know like to wake myself up.
Right.
They feel a little bit more real. Now that I'm
God.
older.
That
Yikes.
makes sense for sure.
Horrifying.
Horrifying.
Tiffany Zeb, I wonder how often the Warrens have convinced someone with sleep paralysis that they were being haunted by demons.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So Jake, the place I
Or
lived
maybe
in
science has
Waukegan.
convinced us that the demons are sleep paralysis.
Mm.
What, Jill?
Oh, I was saying I always thought that the place I lived in Waukegan that I would see something.
Oh, really?
Because the building that I lived in Waukegan, which is the Waukegan Art Space, is a converted hotel that was actually converted into a retirement home that was then burnt down in the 80s. So it actually burned down in 84, and my sister's grandmother passed away in that fire.
Oh,
And I thought
man.
I was convinced I'd see something, but I never did.
Okay.
Whoa.
That building was cool though. That'd be a cool haunted building.
Yeah.
That'd be a cool ass haunted building. Though.
Guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight for this movie and for sharing your stories, ghost or sleep paralysis or otherwise. Unless anybody has anything else, I think we can adjourn until the morrow. Cool. So tomorrow, 8 p.m., we will reconvene for Conjuring 2.
Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. It was so good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Watching a movie with friends and commenting on it live is so fun.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's a real gap in the modern world.
Dang, I just miss it. So tonight was so much fun. It was so good to see you guys.
Yeah. And so see you tomorrow, and see all of you hopefully in the comments tomorrow. And bye.
Annabelle.